Bry Guy here, hope you're sparkling, and it's time for another Pixels Refreshed. Today we're looking into Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. Done a lot of pixel art, and I'm looking forward to what they're trying to do here. Let's get started. Okay, let's see what they got. It's beautiful. So they've changed their aesthetic right away. So one of the things that you're noticing is like this double up on pixels around the outline. That reminds me, I think Bomb Chicken did this. There's a couple other games that I think did this. I can't remember exactly what they are. So I mean, typically with pixel art, you have a couple of options when you're doing your aesthetic. If you do a single outline, it gives kind of like a Super Nintendo feel. If you do a double outline, it's kind of fresh. I'm not sure if Yoshi's Island for SNES did something like that. But there's a certain like feel that gives. If you go with no outline, that gives almost more of a realistic, more uh, cool style in a way. But these are kind of some things that you are choosing right away. And then also, are your outlines black or are they the color of your asset? And we're seeing kind of a mix of that here. We have a bit of black outline, but then we also have this part of the outline is blue, this part of the outline is brown, which matches the asset closest to them. So a couple of little things you can do with the aesthetics. Now, Yacht Clubs, they're a master of this. The original Shovel Knight's one of my favorite indie games of all time. And anyways, let's get this more of a look. I love these character cutscenes. They're always such fun. Now, this is always a point of contention among pixel artists when you see like loose hanging pixels like that. Do you leave them? Do you cover them up? Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I don't think there's rules one way or the other. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You have to kind of play it by ear. Same with this here. Should you just do the brown line at the end and then completely clean up that side, or is it better to have a mix of yellow and brown? There's lots of ways you can go about this. Those are some juicy particle effects on those. So once again, you're getting these animations are funny. It's mostly just like a slight idle with them bouncing. I love the reaction animations in the corner. Now, they're mostly just parts. You can see that they're like this part separated, and then they're all just bouncing at different rhythms. And they're kind of not true pixel art animations because you can see that they're flowing at 60 frames per second versus if it was all done as a sprite, it would be at whatever they set it at, 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. The sprites themselves are really nice. The effects animations are very juicy, I would say. They have like a really, when they explode, they have a nice feel to them. So I would say when I'm looking at this, the only real things that I'm seeing that are modern is, I mean, that wash overlay there, that color overlay is a bit modern. The way that they've broken up these character animations is a little bit more modern. I don't know if I'm as much of a fan. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to animation instead of doing little bobs like that, but I could see why they would have done that. I mean, this is all looking very good. I'm excited to give it a try. That one animation there, you could tell the artist that did this had a lot of fun doing that frame by frame, just turning that from that shape into making it disappear. Awesome. So that was Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. I think they did a pretty good job. I'm curious. I mean, I don't know if I was particularly asking for like a Shovel Knight puzzle game, but I mean, they gave us enough Shovel Knight with the original trilogy of content kind of jammed into the original that I'm happy to kind of take whatever they offer, and hopefully they get the Shovel Knight 2 or maybe a new franchise that's similar at some point. But yeah, anyways, I think they kept a mostly classic approach for this, which is well suited to the game. It's kind of alluding to puzzle games of the past, like Mean Bean Machine or Yoshi's Cookie or Dr. Mario or something like that. So, I mean, there's specific things that they're an homage to, maybe Puyo Puyo. But I'm curious to see how it plays. I mean, I played way too much Dr. Mario in my day, so this is something that'd be right up my alley to play. But that is really the gist of it. I hope you like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.